Listen up, Americans. Pay attention. Do not scroll. This is a video worth listening to. And before I say anything else, you need to save this to your camera roll in case it just miraculously comes up missing off the app. And before I say anything else, I just want to know, that making this video, that I did not, if it comes to be, I did not fall in love with a toaster and jump in a bathtub. So I want to put this out there because I don't think anybody has ever had this explained to them. I actually had to find this out for myself and research this thing ridiculously. But people don't understand that your taxes are not something that you have to pay as far as your personal taxes, okay? And Title 26 of the IRS Handbook, Section 601.602, explains, and I read and I quote, "The tax system is based off of voluntary compliance, and taxpayers complete and return the forms of payment of tax owed." Okay, so you probably didn't hear much there, okay? But when you go back and read the words and then find out what those words mean, like voluntary compliance, okay? The definition of voluntary compliance, which everything has to do with words, how words are used in phrases is how they're interpreted intentionally so that you overlook them. So voluntary compliance is complying to a rule without negative consequences if not complying. Okay, so let's switch over just to the word voluntary. Voluntary, done, given, or acting of one's own free will. You hear that? Free will? Free will is not something that is compliance. It is a voluntarily act. And their usage says, for their example in quotation says, "We are funded by voluntary contributions." Okay, done or given because you want to and not because you have to. Okay, and if you don't believe me, there's actually like a taped hearing, I guess you would call it, or a conversation with Representative Xavier Becerra, which is a Democrat from California, from the 34th District of Los Angeles, having a direct conversation that is televised on C-SPAN 2 with former IRS Commissioner Stephen Schulman, and that was on May the 17th of 2013. So if you can find that video, if this one happens to gain some traction and people start figuring out that the taxes that they pay, they don't have to, and they're tired of their money going to fund wars in other countries while our people are sitting here in destitute. So I hope this video helps. Like I said, share it with as many people as you possibly can so that they understand that you don't have to pay your taxes if you don't want to. That's voluntary. So I hope this video gets out there. I hope people start to pay attention and do some research. Anyway, if you like this video or it helps out, save it, follow. I'm going to be putting out more videos. If you're interested in wanting to hear more in depth about the stuff going on in North Carolina, follow me, because the videos I'm going to put out here shortly are going to make a lot more sense for people. Talk to you later, guys.